Hey guys, what's going on? We got another PvP arena video here. This time we are playing Elemental, I know. Fallen to the dark side a little bit. Usually I'm Enhancement, as you probably know, and if you don't know, yeah, I made Enhancement Shaman. But this season it's been a bit tough, and honestly it's been putting me off from doing PvP lately, so I said, Shook and Plum just said, let's try LEDH. Let's do it and just give it a shot and see how it goes. And so we did, and this is the result. We had a blast. Um, Obviously, some matchups were a definite pain in the butt. Every time I fought a Holy Paladin, I did not want to play the game, just because of one of their talents, I believe. Every time they Judgment, they remove all magical effects. Now, that can be a downside sometimes, but for me, it really just annoys me, because Flame Shock takes forever to get out. But anyways, my build is full mastery, as you can see by my stats to the left, just above the chat bar. I haven't changed any gears from my enhancement set, so other than weapons, obviously, but that's about it. So, what I did notice is that all the games go on forever. Like, it really does feel like forever. This game didn't go so bad, but these later games, as you will see, tend to go forever, and I am not the best elemental shaman. I am just really starting to pick it up again. I haven't played it much since season 1, so yeah, but it's been fun messing around. I've been playing a lot in PvE, so but anyways, on to the matches. Right now we are fighting Arms Warrior Destro Warlock and a Holy Paladin. As you can see, I have Flame Shocks being dispelled left and right, but our main focus is going to be the Warlock, but at the same time, we don't want to just let this Arms Warrior, not take any damage at all. As you can see, he's kind of pushing around a corner. That's why I'm playing around the pillar, because I want to pull him over. I don't want him to just be running at me all game, free hitting me, and not pressure him and force him into bad positions. If we force him into bad positions, the Paladin either has to spend some cooldowns or go into a bad position himself. So, as you can see, Plum is doing a great job pressuring that Warlock like crazy, getting so much damage out on him. And now he gets a triple fear there, which is kind of crazy. So I go up with a Hex, but it's kind of full DR, but it's just an added thing to, might as well. And then the Warrior again charges me. So I go ahead and just shift, just because, okay, they're hitting me. They kind of want to hit me, and I don't want to take very much damage. There's the Observer. I got to kill it right away. But the Warrior is kind of flip-flopping. He's scared to go after me because he knows I want to dip behind the pillar, and I want to grip him around it. I don't know why my Lightning Bolt lights up. It's kind of weird, but anyways. Now, I lost my train of thought. There's a fear. Plum or Shek goes ahead and trinkets just because they want to get damage out. I had nothing and I can't break them out of it. But here they push up pretty good, and we get quite a bit of damage put out onto us, but we're able to stay alive. Shook's able to keep us up and not worry about it too much. So here they're pushing. I get a nice Ascendance proc, which it doesn't seem like there's any damage going out, so all the Warlock did was absorb everything that I did. So that kind of sucked, but here we're really on the back foot, so we're trying to just pull the Warrior, get him LOS, and here he does come LOS. Unfortunately, Plum wasn't able to connect, but that's okay. He swaps to the Paladin for a quick second. I get a little bit of damage out on the Paladin just to, pressure him, see what he can do, and then the Observer comes out. I start getting ready to dip behind the pillar again because I know they got damage coming up. I lasso the Warrior just to stop his damage on Plum. He gets a nice banishment on the Pally, but we weren't able to really connect much there, unfortunately. But I have all Flame Shocks up now, finally, and there the Warrior one is falling off. But I'm still kind of just hitting the Paladin just to, poke at him, make sure he knows we can swap to you anytime and not worry about it. But there's a double defensive by the Warlock, so we switch to the Warrior because we know we can take him out. Here he has Blade Storm, so I pull him behind the pillar, forcing the Paladin to come close, and he actually uses a pretty heavy cooldown, which is Hand of Protection. So we know that now they got nothing. They got nothing left from the Paladin. The only way they can save themselves are themselves, but the Warrior has no die by the sword. So here I get kicked, so I just go ahead and burrow because I didn't want to scare Shook at all. So I just went ahead, burrow, done. There he pops a Observer right as I do a big burst, so it kind of took a lot of damage, but now both Paladins are and we're on the back foot. So this isn't looking good for us, unfortunately, but we were able to spin it around. Here Shook gets feared, but I get stunned. Plum is somehow alive, I don't know. But we go ahead, we switch to the Warlock really fast, get a lot of damage going out. I get a nice Ascendance proc into a Primordial Wave. They're just mad damage going out. I spun to kick, but I didn't have kick up, which sucked. But Plum gets a nice cage on the Pally to stop a cast. Then we just keep wailing on him. I stop the Warrior with a stun, get more procs, and we're just able to take him down, thankfully. But as you can see, the matches are going on forever. And I don't mind the slow pace, but it does suck that the matches are going on for like 4 or 5 minutes. It does kind of feel weird. I wish it was a bit faster, but not in the sense where people die super fast. I don't know. Like dampening should kick in a lot sooner, I guess. I don't know how to fix it. But anyways, we are fighting Beastmaster Hunter and Havoc Demon Hunter here with a Resto Druid. So again, I want to play behind a pillar. I want to pull these guys into the pillar. I don't want their healer being able to sit there and free cast on them. I want them to be scared and have to push in a little bit just to get some heals out. So that's what I'm trying to do. As you can see, the Demon Hunter's just sitting on me, but we're able to wail on the Beastmaster Hunter. I should be flame shocking the Demon Hunter. He should have been flame shocked a while ago, but hey. But we're getting so much damage on the BM Hunter. Excuse me. I trinket a stun and then walk into a absolute freeze trap or whatever. So it wasn't like the worst thing because I can't have anything done to me. I can't be healed, but I can't be damaged. So I was kind of safe. So here the Demon Hunter is just wailing on me. So I pop out my Earth Elemental and use his wall for me, which I believe is like a 20% damage reduction. But the Hunter is still not safe. Like Plum is all over him, and I'm able to do whatever I can. So I go ahead and burrow because I see Shook is still CC'd. So I'm like, okay, screw it. Just use an invulnerability and be safe. So here we get so much damage on the Hunter. We force him behind the pillar. The Demon Hunter's pushing in really hard. He's really fixated on me. So I go run behind the pillar. And the Druid's CCing Plum, but that means he's on the other side of the map. And the Demon Hunter pushes in and walks around the pillar. I don't know why. But I tried to cage him into the Hunter so Plum could get some CC, but didn't work out that well. But anyways, we're still going hard. Plum gets a nice double stun there, but not much is able to go from it. So I just start hitting the Demon Hunter again. And then the Hunter comes right back out. There's Iron Bark on the Demon Hunter, so I know, okay, well, there's no point in hitting the Demon Hunter for another 10 seconds. So we just keep wailing on this Hunter. He drips behind the pillar. I should be pulling back by now, but as you can see, there I see the stun go out on Shook, so I'm like, okay, I gotta get ready to catch this trap, so I jump over top of him to try and catch the frost trap, but he didn't end up going for it, I don't think. I didn't see it, but yeah, we're just wailing on the Hunter because he's the easier target. Plum gets a nice massive stun there, and lots of damage is going out from us. As you can see by the meters, we are pumping a lot of damage. Like this is insane. Like I don't think I could do this much damage as enhance. But here I fall behind the pillar. The Demon Hunter follows. Shook goes ahead and hodges him here in a second. Just because now we know, okay, Demon Hunter can die. I cage him as he Vengeful retreats. And then he goes for Blur with a Shadow Meld. So I'm wailing on him. Plum is also wailing on the Hunter. He goes ahead and Nether walks. The Druid is panicking right now and uses up Nature Swiftness and Tree Form. So now they have nothing. the demon hunter's out of defensives, the hunter's out of defensives, and the druid is out of externals. So our damage right now is just insane. So the hunter peels back, so we just say screw it, hit the demon hunter. Hit him as hard as we can. The druid doesn't have much left. He's got no mana. There's Ironbark, and we're just like, just go for it. And we just get him in time before he can dip behind that pillar. Oh, yeah. But this comp is just do deeps. As you can tell, I am not doing anything other than damage, and it does suck. But yeah, until I get more comfortable, it's just going to be mostly damage. But if we can get more comfortable with this comp and figure it out better, I think we can do a lot more. But here, we're fighting Rogue Mage with an Arcane sub. I don't think they were quite on the same page because they stunned Plum, but the mage went on me, which was weird. And I was able to ground most of his damage anyway, so we kind of countered that. But our main focus is going to be the Arcane Mage. Normally I would say don't, but because I'm elemental, I can actually hit him no matter where he is. But here they get a lot of CC on Shook, so he goes ahead and sacks me. We have a big overlap here with Sack and Burrow, which sucked, but it is kind of okay because we didn't die, so we still stand a chance right now. We didn't use too much. Sack is a 1 minute cooldown, Burrow's a 2 minute, so I still have my big defensives anyways. Pardon me. And so Shook gets nice double CC there, getting one no trinkets actually. What the heck? How did they didn't burn anything, so I'm not sure how they escaped. But here we get a lot of damage on the mage. There's ice block, so we switch to the rogue. He gets a kidney on me. They get a double fear. I wasn't able to get tremor off in time, so I go ahead and wall, jump out. Shook ran in to try and help me, but here the rogue gets a duel on me, which didn't die to because Plum was able to drop darkness on top of me. So I'm wailing on the mage right now. I should be kicking a lot more, but you know, I'm not used to elemental and it's kind of throwing me off. But still able to do massive damage, as you can see. Like this is crazy. I'm doing 70k while being stunned and stuff. So they're going after me. I go ahead and lasso the rogue just to stop damage from him. Shook gets to sacrifice off on me, thankfully, so I'm able to live. But basically we're just trying to run away, survive, but not let them get a reset. If a rogue mage gets a reset, then you are kind of screwed. Here I know the rogue's going after me, so I kind of back up. Just trying to pull away from the mage, forcing them into a weird spot. And then I tried to root the rogue because I knew he wanted to come and get me with a stun, but I wasn't able to, unfortunately. But I pull out Rocky, so that way I get my HP and I can use my defensive. Unfortunately, Shook used protection as well, but the mage stole it, which sucked. But we're able to just keep wailing on them. And this is all this comp is just mad damage. Although if you watch the arenas, the guys that were playing this were doing a lot more than just damage. They were CCing and stuff, but right now this is our first queue session as this, so we're just focusing on damage and just wailing on them and doing CCs whenever we have a chance. But for me, it's just mostly do some mad damage. But as you can see, they're all kind of low, just wailing on everybody. Priest has no mana while Shook basically has full. Now that is the difference between us doing mad damage and they're more of a CC comp. And then they split up. I'm wailing on the Arcane Mage. He's just falling over right now. Everybody's taking so much damage and it's so much fun. But here the rogue pushes in to try and get some CC on me, but it doesn't quite work out in his favor. As you can see, he's almost dead. And here I lasso the priest because I know we can get some damage out and scare him. There's his trinket, so Plum goes ahead and CCs him. I'm hitting the rogue. Plum comes over. Oh, he's already killed the mage, so yeah. But anyways, that is it for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed. Hopefully you don't mind seeing elemental over enhancement, and I hope to see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Laters.